Hello, welcome to Life Talk for Tuesday, November 6th, 2018. It's Election Day, and we've got a very abbreviated show for you today because of that. There's nothing really going on right now in the pro-life movement because everybody's so consumed with the elections. And unfortunately, Renee's husband's surgery that was supposed to take place last Tuesday had to be rescheduled for this Tuesday, so she's not here with me. But one of the other usual suspects, my daughter Sheila, is here. So
hello. I forgot to wear I voted sticker.
Yeah, you've already voted.
Yeah, I did early.
I'm going.
Election.
I think you should go on Election Day.
Yeah, well, I mean, this one it's going to be packed. So
yeah, I know. So I'm going to go after lunch. But anyway, I wait till Election Day because I'm older and traditional.
Right. Well, I normally do, but like I said, I went on a rainy day when it was less packed. So.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, like I said, there's not a lot going on right now. No. Everything is consumed with the elections or taken up with the elections. So Sheila and I are just going to do a very abbreviated show. But one thing I want to talk to you about the elections, if you haven't voted, go to vote today.
Yes.
And if you've got some people that you can take that are pro-life, take them with you.
Yeah.
The issue here is very important. The pro-life movement has worked diligently. I've been in it 35 years, and there's some people who've been in it longer than I have. We've worked diligently to get to this point, and we cannot let this slide now. Get out there and vote pro-life. And we are seeing some people. We had a situation right here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area with a supposed pro-lifer, somebody that we
leader,
knew, a pro-life leader, supposed, who came out and admitted in a Dallas Morning News article, we talked about it before, that she voted for Beto O'Rourke.
Yes.
She's a pro-abort. How you vote is who you are.
I mean, Beto openly states that he's for abortion. So
taxpayer funding of abortion, everything.
So what kind of sense does that make to knowingly vote for someone that's for abortion if you're you're pro-life?
Claim to be pro-life. Yeah. But anyway, she's been exposed, and it's happening with other people.
Right.
I've heard other people say the same thing.
And I got to say, you wrote a rebuttal, very well written rebuttal to the article that was written and published in the Dallas Morning News.
And they refused to print it.
Surprise, surprise. Right. I mean, they're a pro-abortion publication, so of course they're, not going to publish it. Right. But we did post it on social media, and it's been shared really well.
A lot of good response. And the Dallas Morning News, I wrote not a rebuttal, but just a counterpoint to the article that this woman had written, and they refused to publish it. Yeah. But they had already endorsed O'Rourke.
Yeah, I mean.
And I think they took this woman, they knew, okay, here's someone that claims to be pro-life, runs this so-called pro-life organization, and if she can come out and say, I voted for O'Rourke and justify it, maybe we can lure other people to do this.
They basically used her. I mean, media organizations do it all the time, and it was interesting to see the support that she got. The majority of the support that she got wasn't from pro-lifers. It was from pro-choicers.
Right. Well, of course.
So, yeah.
And again, I'm going to make the point. If you vote pro-choice, you are pro-choice. That's what you are. And if you abandon the unborn and go out here and vote for one of these pro-aborts,
then the blood is on your hands.
The blood of those babies is on your hands. That's the point I made in that article. But anyway, the other point I want to make here is that win, lose, or draw, our responsibility is not going to change. Okay. We could see, if today, this won't happen, but let's say today, in every race where there was a pro-abort running against a pro-lifer, the pro-abort won.
Right.
That doesn't end the pro-life effort.
Exactly. And let's say that if every single seat and from local to national to federal, if every single seat was filled with pro-lifers, that still doesn't mean that our job is over.
No, we've got to, come tomorrow morning, we've got to walk in that door, and every pro-lifer in this country has got to do whatever it is they do. They have got to be back on the job.
Right. Not to say that this election isn't, this midterm election isn't
vital.
Exactly, but that doesn't change our job. No. It just might make it a little bit easier for us.
It might make it a little bit easier if it goes one way or a little bit harder if it goes the other way.
Exactly.
But our responsibility, what God has called us to do, doesn't change with these elections. God is not up in heaven right now, pacing back and forth, worried about what's going to happen.
Right. And our job is not done until every single baby in the womb is safe.
Is protected. That's right. So anyway, toward that goal, we're going to have, a lot of times people think that there's not much they can really do.
Right.
And we know that's not true.
Right. And we get people all the time asking, what can I do to help?
Right. Well, in the next few shows, we're going to take up that issue. And we've got products that we make here. We've got things that we can do that are just things you can do that don't relate to Life Dynamics products.
Right.
But there's things that people can be doing out there. The average, ordinary, everyday person that doesn't work in this every day has a responsibility, and they have options, and they have opportunities to help protect the unborn. And we all need to be doing that. And we're going to be, over the next few shows, we're going to, as we go forward, we're going to be talking about some of those things and giving people some ideas and some things that we've already done that we do every day and we know work. Yeah. Also, I know you've got something you wanted to go over real quick.
Yes.
Before we go.
So in the meantime, while people are waiting for a new episode of Life Talk, we are going to put up a blog post with different things relating to the election. So I will encourage people to check that out. You will post a link to our Facebook and Twitter feeds. For Facebook, you can check out thelifedynamics.com. That's our Facebook page. Our Life Talk page is ldi.lifetalk. So those are our Facebook ones. And then our Twitter handle is Life Dynamics Inc., INC, and then Life Talk TV.
Great. So there'll be information on there.
To check out the blog post.
Right. Yeah. Anything else you got?
That is it.
That's
Just
it.
Go vote pro-life.
Go vote pro-life and take all your pro-life friends with you. And it doesn't matter who the person is. We're not talking about personalities. We're not talking about political parties. We're not talking about anything other than protecting the unborn. If you're truly pro-life, there is no other issue that even comes close to superseding this.
No, because, the right to life starts from the moment of fertilization. Right. If you can't protect that right, then what other rights can you protect?
Well, I saw a deal the other day where a guy said, well, I'm very pro-life, but I like somebody else's, this pro-abortion, is Beto O'Rourke, who you're talking about. I like his positions on taxing the wealthy. So I want you to stand in front of God and say, listen, they were butchering your babies at the rate of $3,000 a day, but I thought my pocketbook was more important than your babies. Because that's what you're saying when you go out and make that statement. And I challenge anyone to tell me, call me on the phone if you want to argue this. Tell me an issue that in your mind, and you're calling yourselves pro-life, is more important than this one.
Life, money, life, other issues. It's
tax rate. Listen, this country is not going to go to hell over marginal tax rates. That's not going to happen.
There might be some issues, but nothing compared to the slaughtering of human beings.
That's correct. Well, anyway, that's all the time we have for this week. Like I say, it wasn't much of a show, but there's just not a lot going on right now. The elections have consumed everything. So we will be back next Tuesday, and if we ask that you pray for Renee's family and for her husband who should be having his surgery today, which he was supposed to have last Tuesday, but that didn't work out. So now they're doing it today. Anyway, be praying for them, and hopefully she'll be back next Tuesday, and we'll be back for sure. And until then, remember, Life Dynamics is not here to put up a good fight. We're here to win, because winning is how the killing stops. We'll see you next week.